Okay, I'm going live now. Sorry guys, I was actually doing this tutorial and I was cut off. Like, I don't know my system. It says, "Oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't hold it anymore. I'm gonna shut down." Just tripped off. Due to I was running two powerhouses, one Android Studio, the other one patch, and with a lot of stuff on my Windows. But no issues though. So I was talking about the inflate, right? Yeah, the inflate right here, and I was talking about something numbers, right? It's being represented with numbers, but here we're seeing our menu, the main menu is just a kind of a way um Java codes understand stuff. I don't know how they do that, converting stuff to numbers. I don't know if you're very good at Java, you should know that. I'm not that good, but I know Java code the same way I know Python, but Python is my baby. So that is it for Java. I was talking about actually where you can see your XML files. I think I also put up something here. We meant to be in Android, not that shit, right? We go to layout, we go to activity domain. So for you to have the same, so just go this way, don't go to that design. So for us to see everything though, we have to go to, yeah, I think I went too fast. You have to go to resource, right? So resources, that is at the beginning. Go to your res folder, right? And then look for layout, any layout. I don't think this is V16. I think it's for DP. No, we're not looking for this guy. I think we're looking for the one that wrote only layout. We can do ourselves a favor by searching for that, right? Layout. Yeah, I think this is it. Maybe we're looking for main. Yeah, so this is what we're looking for, right? I literally just searched it there. Then we can open it and see, hey, what exists on the inside? So this almost exactly the same thing that exists on the inside of our code, though it stretched it down, right? Up to this point, that is, it compacted it, but on our Android Studio, we can see it just on a straight line, like straight line, but it's still the same thing. Match parents dot main activity. Let's check this. Where are you? Don't disappoint me today. I'm kind of like doing tutorials. Match parent. Where is that main activity? Where are you? I think there's a simple way. You know, we can find this. But main says 0. I don't know where it went to, but I know it should be there, right? But it compile the whole thing. That's just the pop-up theme. Do we have pop-up theme here, right? Right. Pop-up theme. So tools context, tools. Okay, whatever thing. I think it's hiding from us or whatever. But just know that it exists somewhere there. I don't know. During the compilation, it doesn't come back the whole way, but you get the source code. So that is the way we can do it online. Now, sit your ass back and let's see how we do this offline. So I'm gonna close my browser to reduce the amount of resource that is being consumed by my computer system. All right. So we are going to decompile this app that is on Android Studio Thirst app build output APK debug. So actually, we're going to decompile this scope with Dex2Jar. Dex2Jar, I'll be putting the link to the download in the description below, and also JDUI, Java Decompiler UI. So this is where it's just more like there was something we saw on the web, right? So before we do anything, I'm just going to copy this guy, and I think I saved it somewhere in my documents. Why the heck do I put some things on my documents? Document is where I store most of my project works and some projects that I do help people out with. So the compile APK, yeah, Next to jar. That is it right there. Next to jar. So we are looking for this guy, right? Let's paste our APK here, right? There are two ways you can do this. Two ways, but without wasting much of our time, we should better use the first method, which is I'm gonna open the terminal right here and do something like this. D2 is it D2J hyphen blah blah blah. Tap this. Can you tap this thing for me? Oh my god, it's okay. I'm not saying execute. D2J dot slash means execute, guys. D2J dex to jar. Yeah. Then what APK are we compiling? We're decompiling app. Is the yeah. So hit the enter button. That's all you need to do, right? It's decompiling the stuff. Yeah. I think it's going, guys. So it's kind of like getting the jar code right. Yeah, it says detail error information. Please report the file. Blah blah blah. Detail error information in file. Whatever the thing says, but we're not concerned about the error. It's just talking about this zip file up here, which is none of our business. Business is this guy. Let's open with other application. No, should we open? Let's kind of like see the inside. Extract here. Let's see the inside. Let's see what exists there. So this is what we find. Let's go to con example. Remember, when you create projects, you give the package name, the domain name. So that's where I'm navigating to. So all we're seeing here are class files, and class files in Java are compiled file. I mean, not fly. Compiled files. Compiled files in Python, we have it as PYC or PYO. Compiled files in Java, we have it as class. In C, I think we have it as .o. So these are all compiled files, and we can't just edit them. We can only open it with JDUI. JDGUI is a way of seeing class, is a way of decompiling class source codes. Yeah, you have to decompile it to see the source code. So, but we're not going to do this. Well, let's quickly head back and right click this guy and open with JDGUI. So it's kind of like opening, but it takes time a lot. I'm gonna pause this video. So I'm gonna pause this video right now, and we will wait for it to be done. When it is done, I'll get back to you guys. Okay, guys, whatever background noise you're going to hear is not my fault. So please remember to subscribe to my channel. All right, let's continue this. Now JDGUI has opened. We just have to navigate to the domain name. Now we have this main activity.class. Actually, when we double click it, is going to compile it immediately. So we're having our source code here. This is a way you do it offline, nothing else. All right. If you need the res, that is the layout source code of the interface of the application, there's another way we do it. We use APK2. I think you should follow the Stack Overflow stuff and do it yourself. That is going to take me to another step, which I don't want to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do Kivy on. Kivy is the easiest you can do on it. You don't have to start going through all these stuffs actually. Okay, this is the source code. If you're still looking for more source code, you'll see it there. And now be very careful when you put your API key in your source code. I think you are doing yourself a favor by killing yourself, because people can actually see through your API key and use it to get whatever you store in your database. If you're using Firebase and you don't know Firebase rule, this is very, very insane for you to do. Putting your API key in your source code. I think when somebody compiles it, he can get access to your code and do whatever he wants to do with your database. Be very, very careful with that. And also all these payments gateway API keys, and that you put in your this thing, except you know the rules. When you go to Firebase, there's what we call Firebase rule. Study it very well and before you start putting your whatever there. All right, let's go ahead to Kivy. Right, before we now talk on the general idea of how to secure your application to the maximum. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be repeating this. If you dislike this video, double click it to make sure you dislike it. Yeah, it's just a simple algorithm that will help to boost me up. All right, I'm gonna close this guy. We don't need it anymore. I'm gonna delete 1, 2, 3. So done. Yep. Now, I don't need this class text, blah blah blah. Okay. I don't need this guy to. Okay. What else should we do now? I was talking about Kivy. Now, actually, I have a pre-compiled Kivy APK. Like, let me run it on my phone. Let me run it on my phone so that you guys will see it before, because I can't like come and recompile it again. It's gonna take a lot of time. So this is my phone, right? I'm gonna should I use minus install? Like, my partner is gonna kill me if I do this with my no. You guys are not gonna say my source code there. But whenever I launch it, though I'm already making the video, you guys still know how to do it, right? Sure. All right. I'm going to use this KVMD application right here. This KVMD application. It's an application KVMD designed for on how their system works, on how the KVMD stuffs work. Do I actually have this code? Do I? So it's just KVMD itself, right? So menu, everything concerning menu, open. So price me, come on, sure. Sorry for the slow glitching stuff. It's from the FPS frame per second rate of my phone. The highest it can run is 10. Some phones can run up to 20, but mine is very, very slow. Okay, but that aside, let's go ahead and we've already run this, right? I think I once compiled the APK and I have it somewhere in my document, KVMD. Have it on my demo. Every source code that I use out there, I git clone it, right? So it should be on bin. So this is it. This is the APK, right? It's simple. First of all, let's pull up our terminal. Let's open. Okay, actually, before that, you need to install uncompile 6, right? Uncompile. Depending, first of all, before you start doing any uncompile stuff, check the version of the APK, the Python version of the APK, the APK you are running is running upon. That is it Python 2.7, Python 3.8, Python 3.7? Let's check this out first. Let me quickly do something. ADB, oh god, the ADB logcat minus s Python, right? So um um I'm going to launch. Let me put the screen somewhere here. So when I do things, you guys said I'm going to launch Kivy MD, right? So we're going to log everything that is happening, right? So yeah, click you. Now we start. So everything is now logged in here. Actually, we are running on Python 3.8.1. Where did I see that? That is here. Let me switch. Let me maximize everything so that you guys see how it works. That is here. So for those of you who have been asking me how to log your codes, how to log your Python codes to see them on the terminal, this is the way you do it. You have to install ADB, sudo ADB, and sudo apt install ADB. If you're on Windows, go and download the ADB exe and do ADB logcat minus s Python. So just launch it the same way. It's gonna work. So since we are using Python 3.8.1, then we need to install Python uncompile 6 on Python 3.8.1 or Python 3.8, no matter the Python 3.8 version. Due to some extent, uncompile 6 will only decompile the code based on the version. Once you put another version, it will recompile it, but not the whole code. You'll be saying some gibberish which you don't understand, some stupid letters that doesn't make sense. Guys, let me close my door. I'll be back in a minute. Let me close my door, please. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. So eh, now let's go ahead and do I don't like this time. I don't know why. I'm gonna close you out. I'm gonna pull up this lovely. This is the pin terminal. It's awesome. I love it. I just love the interface. All right. So I'm gonna do sudo Python trip. If you're on Windows, you can actually decompile this too. Yeah. And the Java Ubuntu, I think you can do it on Windows. I don't know if there is an exe application, but I know it's for Linux. This one I use here. So Python 3.7 minus m pipe install uncompile. Can you tab this for me? I can't tab it, right? I don't know why. Uncompile 6. So put in your password, right? Let's see. Have I installed this? I think I do have it. I do. Come on, baby. Look at me and tell me you love me. It says it doesn't love me anymore. Imagine that. Yeah, it loves me because I've already installed it. Excuse me. So that's done. Next thing we need. Oh God. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Next thing we need to do is this. Know that APK is a zip file, right? I'm still where I don't need to rename it to zip. I'm only simply gonna open it with the archive manager. I don't need to unzip it to. I don't need to suffer my life. You understand? So here is where the blah blah blah. What we need is go to assets. Assets is where Kivy puts it, and this is to deceive those who doesn't know anything. Like, well, Kivy hides our application in private or MP3. Kivy does not do that shit. I think this is a way to deceive those who doesn't know anything to think that this is a music player. This is not a music player. I don't know why Kevin did that, did this way, but actually this is a type of JZ file which you can extract. Let's see for ourselves. Hey baby, can you follow me up to my desktop, right? Yeah, he said, yeah, I will. Close. So it's on my desktop right now. Can you rename yourself to art? GZ. And I wanted to change this stupid icon here. Change it for me, alright? Yeah, it did. It told me, wow, how do you know what's hiding inside here? Wow, how do I know? We haven't known yet that something is hiding inside until we go there and open this motherfucker, right? So the rat fucker is here. This is our source code, but there's a problem. We're having .pyc, and you can't open .pyc. When you do that, there's no application to do that. Even if you open it with a text editor, it will still look gibberish. All right. But before we go there, let's go to libs. All right. KV. We can open KV. KV files are not compiled. You can set the KV files the way they are. Let's do this. Let's do this. Boom. Ta-da. Ta. This is it. Tooltips.kv. Right. We opened it from the cache. No, from the title GZ. Let's do something quick here. Let's open tips, right? Tooltips. Is it tooltips? So we go to kitchen sink. Let be KV then. Tooltip, 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 tooltip. Yeah, tooltips. The same thing. Right. I literally got my source code back without even running anything on KV. For sure, KV is unsafe. Like when I mean unsafe, I mean it is unsafe. Don't put any API keys on your KV code. Though it's a good practice to use KV code, even if you put it on PYC files, it's still unsafe. The best way is to know the final. Please stick with me so that you know the final way to get to secure your application against hackers. Only stupid hackers will come after you. If you have a business application, you don't want to store your API key on your what is it called? On your application. You want to do that on your server, right? You want to host a server. way your application communicates and your server communicates with your database. You want to do that. If unless you're a perfecter, you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're someone like me who doesn't want to learn Firebase rule on 8, please host your stuff on, what's it called? Firebase. I mean, on your server, right? Because I'm using this Paystack payment gateway on my application, but I don't have the API on my, and there's no way I kind of like told it, hey, send the API to make some changes. No, 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 you don't get that. Only send the, I won't tell you. All right, you can still figure that out, but I won't tell you any shit. So, what do we do right now? It's time for uncompile 6, right? Let's shift this back to where we were before I got a little bit distracted. Yeah, we were here, right? So now we have, so yeah, inside here too, before we go for inside here, we can see the whole, yeah, this is where your pipe package design stuff, this is where it goes it. So if you don't know this, know it today. Yeah, please use this because of this video I made it today. Please begin. I need much subscribers, right? To keep this going. I know I've been planning to make this video, I've been planning so long, and I don't have good system, I don't have good cameras, I don't have, you know, I'll put a donation link just in case you love what I'm doing. You can click on the donation link and send some money, something like that. That is if you appreciate my work. So I need a lot of help, right? So I get my own personal project and I got side jobs, but they are not enough. There's these great things that I want to work for, but time will still come, time will still tell. Now let's drag this out, right? Yeah, we're done. This is main.pyc. This is our whole baby. Though there are still other pycs, right? Let me close this out. When you see this site, don't bother yourself decompiling this guy here. You can decompile you can decompile all the whole Python file here. Yeah. So let's first of all decompile main.pyc. I love more that time now. I've said that more than enough. See the, yeah. Can I properties? I want to copy the part. I can't even copy the part. Cancel, boy. It's insane. Well, open in terminal. Just that I don't like this ugly terminal. I don't like it. Come on, you don't want to come out anymore? You see why I don't like it? Jesus Christ. Says, yeah, it's out, guys. Okay. So come down here, we can see uncompile 6, right? Main.pyc. When we run this, it's going to decompile. It's decompiling. Now we have this has code here in our terminal. Yeah. What if we want to write this to a file? How do we write this to a file? Yeah, we write this to a file in some way. All right, let's see how we can write this to a file. We can actually do this. Is that it? Out.py. Yeah, it wrote it to a file. It wrote it to a file. We can do a cat and check if out.py exists, and there we have it. Out.py. Now let's open out.py. Don't mind my tongue. All right. Actually, it's my mother tongue, so you don't get to talk shit about it, but I love. So this is the way we do it, and here we have our full code, guys. You can do the same thing for, so you can equally write a script that will go through the whole folders, right, and decompile the whole .pycs in that application. So is Kivy safe or not safe? It is not safe. Now, for those of you who will be saying, "Oh, what if I put it in an environment like OS the environment and store my values there?" I think you're fucked because you still have to put the values in here, right? The same thing I'm giving the call Kivy that I don't know KVMD guys did. They stored the environment. Is the kitchen sink? Is it, I think this is the part to a picture, the assets folder. They store the pictures or the whole images they have on their phone. I mean on their source code, right? So it's not safe putting your distance there because when I see the components, I'll still see the OS environment science, right? It's getting to our brain. All right, now let's go to why we shouldn't store things on our application. It's deadly, very, very much deadly. Let me close this app, right? I'm gonna close my Android Studio because I can't run both my Android Studio and my browser at the same time. Both are power horses. It's horses. I'm not really gonna close the project. I'm just gonna click the exit button here and yeah, confirm the exit. Now get the fuck out. Okay, where's our browser? I'm done with you, guy. Um, so I'm gonna open my browser and let's wait. So before we wait and wait and wait, yeah, browser is out. Now we're going to visit my Firebase and know what is Firebase rule. I'm not going to be teaching you how to do Firebase rule. Go to YouTube. I have a plan. Get to youtube.com, right? And do this for me. Type how to use, please stop hanging. Yeah, how to use Firebase rule. Yeah, just type it type it that way. As you can see, there's a lot of rules. Understanding there, depending on the programming language you're starting, please, it doesn't matter the programming language you're starting, just understand the Firebase rule. It's just all about, I think they use JSON. So I'm gonna go to my Firebase, right? This is my Firebase. So I'm gonna show you what rule is. So when you go to this tab, right, you will see the rule. Be very, very careful here. So this is just a test rule that I'm showing you guys. That is, so long as you are signed in, you have the authority to change anything on my application. Once you have the access to API key, you have the authority to change, delete, add, upload, do anything to my database. Insane. This is an example. Though I have a better rule, which I can explain to you guys actually, but just see it that way. So go and learn Firebase rule, and it will be good for you guys, to be frank. And study this Firebase on YouTube before start doing it. And whenever you're doing anything concerning payments, be very, very careful. Always use web servers. And you guys will ask, what kind of web server will I use for Python application? Good. Fuck you, bro. Sorry, not for you guys. It's for one stupid idiot. We have Django, right? I use Python anywhere to host my server. Python anywhere. So this is it. You can host both Flask, Django, Web2Py. Just name them. All right. All the almost at least 5 frameworks, 5 web server frameworks. You can host them here. We have the free. Though I'm running on the Hackers train. Like let me show you guys. Like I'm running on the 5 months. Yeah. Though I don't have a domain, it doesn't. It's none of my business for now. So I'm running on $5 per month. Though you still have the free version, which you have to come every 3 months to turn on your server, because after 3 months, your server will be turned off, and you will have to go back and turn it on. So it's free, and you can check it on YouTube. How to use Python anywhere. right? It's simple. People have already done tutorials on that, so check it out. And so, guys, hope you love what I did. Secure your application. And for those of you who have been arguing, like Java is more secured. Like you can secure your code, you can dive into it. Python is not much secure. This that. You see what I did, and you saw the whole codes in Java. Very pretty easy with just one line command. You don't need to run extra something, just one line command. All right, see you guys. I'll be editing my videos right now, and I'll be uploading it to YouTube right now. All right, see you in my next video, and make sure you subscribe, like. If you dislike it, double click it to be sure, right? Double click it and go to like and click it once. That's the simple way to do this. All right, peace out.